MIZ, and welcome to the celebration of the Our Time to Lead fundraising campaign. It is our time now to say thank you. And boy, are we glad you're here. This is our time to highlight the Mizzou spirit and generosity of every true son and daughter. I'm John Anderson, 1987 graduate of the School of Journalism and a past chair of the Jefferson Club Board of Trustees. Like most everyone, I wish we could be together on campus for this remarkable moment to share a toast in honor of our historic campaign, and more importantly, a toast to you, all of you, for making this possible. Or I don't know, maybe you guys are having a fabulous cocktail party somewhere, wanted me to be a part of it, but not actually attend it. So my at-home Mizzou room it is. Okay, so maybe I borrowed the SportsCenter studio. And yet, even spread apart, you will soon see Tigers together, standing united, committed to growing, protecting, and sharing our great land-grant university. So prepare yourself to be inspired and moved as we tell these incredible stories. Was our campaign successful? Absolutely. But success goes far beyond monetary goals. Dollars are the easiest measure. The truer measure of success is in the lives forever changed by your generosity. The students, faculty, staff, alumni who lead today and are preparing to lead tomorrow, uncertain as it may be. And here to speak to that is the man who leads Mizzou as both president and chancellor, my friend, Choi.
Thank you, John. Over the past 8 years, the Mizzou community has come together through philanthropy and service. I am so inspired by your commitment, and Mizzou is stronger because of you. When we embarked on this campaign, we set a lofty goal of $1.3 billion. I'm thrilled to share that we raised $1.41 billion. We celebrate your investment in our state's flagship university. Your support has already changed so many lives. And throughout this program, you'll get to hear from a few of those people. Thank you again. It's your passion and commitment that makes me so proud to be a Tiger. Enjoy the show.
I came in with doubts and with fears. Me, my wife, and my daughter moved here for medical school when my daughter was just 10 days old, and we were truly able to find a family here. Mizzou has helped me in my goal of becoming a physician, not only by giving me the education, but also the opportunities that I need. It's also a place that I want to be and I want to stay.
During my time at Mizzou, I've been exposed to a lot of different people, adventures, and hardships. These experiences have made me into the young woman that I am today. I'm from the south side of Chicago. It's a very urban area where there are no outlets to working with horses. I knew I wanted to work with animals, but I didn't know I had a passion for working with horses until I came to Mizzou. Being able to work with them in my classes has helped me expand on my love for animals. My ultimate goal is to reestablish a space in the equine industry for African Americans. I thank Mizzou for putting me in a position where I'm now able to expand on my passion as well as do something good for my people and my culture.
So I knew coming into college that PT would be a dream of mine and that I was going to work as hard as I can to make sure that dream became a reality. Mizzou has become instrumental in my path to be a physical therapist. It's been a place where I've been able to develop my soft skills, make loads of friendships, and also become more academically capable. As a result of my experiences here, I've gained friendliness, I've gained open-mindedness, and a kindness toward others that I try passing on through my actions and my words to new Mizzou students and others.
Mizzou's pretty heavy focus on diversity and equal opportunity kind of made it clear that that's something that Mizzou values as well, not just the School of Social Work. Being in a community where everyone is supported, I kind of want to take that past the campus and make the community feel supported. I'm extremely proud to say that I'm a student at Mizzou because the education is phenomenal, the people are super nice, the staff is great, and honestly the opportunities are endless. I've developed personally and professionally here. I've grown a lot as a person. Mizzou has kind of empowered me as a student through education to help those in need.
Coming into college, I wanted to be a business major. Seeing all of the different female professors and feeling all of the women empowerment within the business school has been something that has absolutely grown my passion. I truly believe that Mizzou has some of the best faculty out there. I have felt so loved here, and this is absolutely my second home. I want to be someone who inspires and pushes my peers to be better, and that is something that I have absolutely learned at Mizzou. I knew coming into college that I wanted to pursue business in my career. Thanks to Mizzou, not only has that passion been furthered, but Mizzou wants to see me succeed in my future career as a businesswoman.
Thanks to Mizzou, I am able to achieve my goals of being a physical therapist,
To fight social injustice and to enter the field of social work.
And to become the first African-American female trainer to win a Triple Crown.
To become the first physician in my entire family.
Welcome to all of you that are joining us on this virtual gala, this virtual celebration of our campaign.
From the outset, we realized $1.3 billion was a lofty goal, but we desperately needed to increase our endowment, improve some of our facilities, and increase scholarship support.
Almost 40 years ago, I came to this country. I was a young immigrant. I spoke hardly any English, and I didn't know anybody in this country. The university, Mizzou, took me in.
Mizzou is special to me because of all the Millers who have attended MU. My grandparents, my father, my uncles, my cousins, and my 5 children.
I grew up in a small town, Perry, Missouri. We had 800 people. And coming to the university was something that opened the world to me.
Most of us owe a lot to this university. Now it's our time to lead and to give back.
Thanks to a terrific and successful campaign, we have more scholarships than ever. We have an endowment fund that now is bigger than $1 billion. And we have world-class initiatives that reside right here at Mizzou.
It's you the donors, you the staff, you the faculty, you the leadership, you the alumni who have really made this campaign happen and created the opportunities for our students, for our citizens, for our faculty and research, and for our university. You are who've made the University of Missouri great.
Thank you for helping us reach our $1.3 billion capital campaign goal.
Thank you for your time. Thanks for your generosity. And most importantly, thanks for loving Mizzou.
It truly is our time to lead and has been our time to lead.
The Novak Leadership Institute is dedicated to the idea of making the world a better place by developing better leaders. The goal is to help students develop their potential for leadership, both personally and professionally, and really to help them succeed in ethical ways that will really contribute to their communities. David himself will say that he was not the most diligent student until in the J School he took his first course in advertising. And at that point, he was sure this was the path that he wanted to follow.
There's a tremendous need for leaders in our country. 70% of employees go to work every day in our country not engaged. That means only 30% of employees are really driving productivity. People do not want to go to work being mediocre. They want to be a part of something great. And the thing that the Novak Leadership Institute has the opportunity to do is become the very best at teaching leadership in the world. We really want students to come out and understand the importance of being empathetic, the importance of getting other people involved, the importance of saying thank you and recognizing others. We want to teach people these soft skills that drive hard results. This is not being done, and we're doing it for the first time, and I think that's something that really, really excites me.
I've seen a lot of growth since my freshman year. I was very timid and I didn't really want to speak up. As I progressed throughout the courses, I just felt myself having this new energy. Just finding my voice has made a difference in how I lead.
We're very committed to making sure that our students have the best preparation in the world. Over 300 Novak scholars have already taken the program, and are going out into the world and absolutely doing great things.
So my favorite experience was the Future Leaders Tour, and I really just loved being able to step outside the classroom and immerse myself in Silicon Valley. We had the chance to visit Facebook, Google, Edelman, like so many different wonderful companies. I love being able to connect with my classmates and get to know my professors on a more personal level, and then also just learn from industry professionals.
The outcomes we've had with the Novak Leadership Institute show the value of alums who are willing to invest in all kinds of ways for our university. Most important, for our students. They're the ones who are the real beneficiaries of this.
To David Novak and the family, I would like to say thank you. Thank you so much for investing in my life, investing in the lives of students who have taken the courses, and for the students that are to come. This is truly what made my Mizzou experience memorable, and I can't thank you enough for investing in all of our futures.
The Novak Leadership Institute is one example of how Mizzou showed the world that it's our time to lead. Good evening. I'm Jackie Lewis, Vice Chancellor for Advancement at the University of Missouri. In my short time at Mizzou, it's become readily apparent how deeply invested our alumni and friends are in this great institution. Throughout this campaign, you showed us that you want us to have everything we need to not just succeed, but to lead. And speaking of leadership, I'd like to express my gratitude to former Vice Chancellor Tom Hiles for building a solid foundation for the future. I would also like to thank our amazing alumni and volunteers who served on the campaign cabinet, our development professionals who worked with donors like you to help realize your philanthropic goals for the University of Missouri. Throughout the campaign, student success was at the forefront. How much of an impact did donors like you have on current and future Tigers? Let's take a look.
Success means helping all Mizzou students access world-class learning opportunities in and out of the classroom. For many, their student success stories began with a scholarship or could have ended without one.
Just thinking through just what I had to go through, and then you're walking out and you're seeing like other students that probably went through the same thing. I was having a tough sophomore year. My mom ended up losing her job, and pretty much any money I had at college, I sent home to my mom. When I got the VACE scholarship and got a bit into that program, that helped me, pay my rent. I wasn't as stressed. I wasn't worried about getting evicted anymore. It came at the best time possible.
Each Tiger Paw represents a Mizzou student who received a scholarship created during this campaign. That's 3,107 lives changed.
Those Tiger Paws represent, what I went through as a student.
John knew the impact of giving back, which is why he helped fund a scholarship after graduating.
If you were to ask freshman year me, or sophomore year me, would that be me doing it? Would I be giving someone else a scholarship? Would I be changing someone's life? I would probably not believe you. It's the driving force behind, a lot of people's lives. It's overwhelming. It's an indescribable feeling.
The stories of this campaign are many and varied and made possible by every gift at every level, each unique and vital and appreciated. The money raised is how we help Mizzou rise to meet and conquer new challenges in the state of Missouri, across the nation, around the world. Your efforts propelling the university to take the lead in numerous ways, and the Nextgen Precision Health Initiative is a prime example. Nextgen, the name alone, embodies the Mizzou core value of discovery, envisioning, initiating new ideas, new methods, new thinking to change boundaries, expand expectations. Nextgen is a remarkable story that has come full circle, one of generosity across generations.
Nextgen is the most ambitious project in Mizzou's history. I'm a neuroscientist and I deal with patients with rare neurologic diseases. And so throughout my career, I've been involved in trying to take cutting-edge drugs to see if they work in patients with these rare diseases. And I've been able to work over the years to try to get treatments from bench to bedside. In 2012, Kay and Cod Fox made a $5.9 million gift to comparative oncology in the College of Veterinary Medicine after they realized something incredible. Their dog and Kay's father had both received a treatment for cancer that was developed in part at the University of Missouri.
Kay and I would just like to say that this is not about us, but really an opportunity to thank and recognize the caregivers, teachers, and researchers at the College of Veterinary Medicine for their wonderful work. We hope that this gift will help to produce more outstanding vets and help advance the university's terrific comparative medicine program.
The treatment is called Quadramed. This drug was developed as a joint project between Mizzou's Research Reactor and Dow. The effort was led by Mizzou alum Jim Simone, who saw the potential to save lives through developing isotopes for use in novel cancer treatments. In 2019, Jim and his business partner, Steve Ellerbrock, made a gift to the Nextgen Precision Health Institute. This gift was used to recruit the first Nextgen hire to bring Dr. Carolyn Anderson to the MU campus.
I hope that my being at Missouri can help make a difference, to bring people together, and that together we can discover new things, and that as a team we can come together and really make a difference for the next generation. The Nextgen Institute is going to be the place where we translate all the new discoveries at the University of Missouri. It's the work that comes between the bench and the bedside.
Okay, I have put this off long enough. Finally, I get to talk about sports. You know, gold pants, Block M, fight for Ole Mizzou. We want Bama! Exclamation point. We want Bama? Question? No, the first one. We want Bama. And what we really want, though, is to be at Faurot Field, right? A full stadium, full throat, cheering on our Tigers. So, Coach Drink, just know, we're going to be there for you eventually. Hang in there. We got your back. I promise. Oh, Coach, this is fantastic. I was just talking about you. How are we looking right now?
We're doing good. Excited. You know, our team's practicing. We're all wearing our masks. We're social distancing. It's going to be an unusual season, but we're doing good. We're enjoying the fruits of y'all's labor. Spending a lot of time in this South End Zone complex and making the most of it.
That sounds great. I always want to look ahead. Here's what people really want to know. How do we feel about KU?
KU sucks. In fact, just so everybody is reminded about that, I've got a daily reminder on my screen right here on my monitor, just to remind me every day of it.
That's perfect. We're going to let you go. Right now, you haven't lost. Stay undefeated. Appreciate everything you do, and we'll fill up Faurot Field for you soon enough, all right?
All right, appreciate y'all. MIZ.
ZOU. Thanks, Coach. That was cool. The South End Zone, one of the beautiful new spaces at Mizzou because of the Our Time to Lead campaign. Now, on the off chance that snap counts aren't your thing and maybe you like arias or instrumentals, then you've got to see the new Sinkfield Music Center. Actually, it's something you need to hear. Mizzou's great musicians, they're great composers and performers, filling the air with song.
Hi, I'm Niko Schroeder. I'm a graduate of the master's program here at Mizzou, and I'm also the composer of the piece Construction, which was written for the Mizzou New Music Ensemble for the opening of the Sinkfield Music Center. The breadth of opportunities working with this internal ensemble are really, really crucial to help us move forward as composers and to work with these groups that without Gene, we simply wouldn't have the opportunity to go out and work with these people.
One thing that's true about our alumni, when fellow Tigers need them, the Mizzou family answers the call. During this campaign, thousands of alumni volunteers gave their time and talents to serve our alma mater. Last year alone, just shy of 14,300 volunteers answered the call to make Mizzou stronger. This was record-setting volunteerism. Our alumni awarded scholarships, mentored students, volunteered in local communities, and brought the Mizzou family together. This network of volunteerism spans the country and even the globe, and it strengthens us for when Mizzou needs us most. This spring, as the pandemic struck, Tigers around the world reached out to give even more. The Tigers Support Tigers campaign was launched to direct that outpouring of support. And with your help, relief funds were generated for healthcare workers, student emergency funds, the campus food bank, and more. Rally Mizzou was one of those relief funds. They were preparing to host their annual fundraising week. Despite the cancellation of in-person events, they still worked hard to raise funds for students. And with your help, they supported more than ever.
The Rally Mizzou Scholarship goes to juniors and seniors who owe $2,000 or less to the university, and that can often be what pushes the student to be able to cover the rest of their tuition. And also 94% of the students who have received Rally Mizzou scholarships are on track to graduate or have graduated.
The number one reason students leave without their degree is finances. Students from the Mizzou Student Foundation came to see me to ask, how can we help our fellow students? Let's do something specifically to help, especially these students who are at the end, to help them get to graduation so that they can complete their Mizzou journey. Let's rally. Let's reach out to alumni and friends and donors to help us have the financial resources that we know our students and their families are going to need.
I applied at a time that the pandemic had kind of affected my family financially, and then when I got it, it was really exciting to be able to call my family and especially my grandparents who helped me out financially to kind of tell them that I had gotten this scholarship that would take such a burden off of them and off of me, especially going into my senior year at Mizzou.
I think that as a generation, we have really stepped up to the plate for each other and for people in need.
Rally they did, and support our Tigers they have in the way that is consistent with the tradition of how the Mizzou family cares and supports the Mizzou family.
Wow, that is so terrific, so awesome. Rally Mizzou, one of my favorite programs there on campus. Great project, because it's hugely important that Mizzou isn't just a student school. We need to make sure when they leave, Mizzou is their alma mater. Student success, one of the four main priorities in the Our Time to Lead campaign, and believe me, Tom Hiles has ingrained the other three in my brain. Endowment, signature centers and institutes, campus renaissance. Over 8 years, more than 176,000 donors contributed to the campaign. Alumni and friends like you channeling your passion and affection for Mizzou into $1.4 billion of support. Numbers are staggering. An unprecedented investment in our people and our programs, in our future performance.
Behind these numbers and dollar figures is opportunity, is impact, is a life transformation that a gift enables. We are grateful, thankful to every one of our donors. Your gift makes a difference. It transforms lives, the lives of every student we serve on this campus. And this story that you're about to hear is a story of a gift that put us beyond the $1.4 billion mark, 1.4 billion with a B. That's impact, that's transformation. And this is a story that we can all relate to. Nursing, nurses, caregivers, we all have a story that we can tell about the impact that nurses have created in our lives, especially during the current pandemic. Our donors, our friends, Dick and Donna Auto, made this gift possible. And to them, Mizzou is a lifelong endeavor, a lifelong commitment. Dick and Donna, your impact will be here for generations to come, and we will forever be grateful for you.
I was 19, he was 20 when we got married. We've celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary already. Part of our success has been able to have a very loving relationship and a commitment to the same passion.
Donna could be the poster child of what nursing is. She fully supports nurses. She supports nursing students. She wants everybody to be successful.
She's a talent that most of us don't have. We might be nursing staff or we might be leaders and nursing staff, but to be able to have all of those wrapped up in a gift, to be able to really inspire the next generation, to lead, to educate, that takes talent.
It's really about relationships, and Dick and Donna's ability to always establish a one-on-one personal relationship will continue to speak volumes to our alums over the many, many years to come.
I know that Dick and Donna were at every single homecoming parade. Any nursing alumni event or nursing school event, they're there with bells on. Their service to the school is not an obligation, that they feel it's truly something that they enjoy, it's part of their life.
So the gift that Dick and Donna are giving to the Sinclair School of Nursing is monumental.
Having a new environment for our school will give us all the latest technology upgrades to provide an education that will launch the new nurses to be able to take care of the future needs of our citizens.
So I think as the students walk into the Sinclair School of Nursing, they're going to see this lobby that is a warm and welcoming environment. They're going to know that Dick and Donna have put their heart and soul into the School of Nursing.
We are so excited to be able to make a part and be a part of this new building, to have a place where we can educate more nurses, to learn how to be phenomenal critical thinkers.
The university has been very good to us, and I hope people will look back and say, you know, the Autos were pretty good to the university too. I think it was a mutual thing. It all worked out.
Gratitude and impact. I hope those are two words you take away from this program. Gratitude and impact. Our heartfelt appreciation for the lasting difference you've made in Mizzou. $1.4 billion to keep the colors flying skyward. An investment in a campaign about people. The students who call campus home, the world-class faculty who teach them, and the staff that supports and enhances both. As we close, let us celebrate our friendships and accomplishments collectively, even if the celebration is not what we anticipated 8 years ago. But thanks to you, the University of Missouri, like its 6 iconic columns, stands tall and strong, ready to weather any crisis, solve any problem, answer any call, and continue its mission of excellence. This moment, as the campaign ends, closes one chapter, but an equally important chapter awaits. A new story now opens for Mizzou. Stay with that story. We urge you to be a part of that story and be connected. Today, Mizzou, through your generosity and commitment, is poised to step boldly into the future. And why not, right? Because after all, it is our time to lead. Thank you, NMIZ. Also, I forgot, it's our time to sing. I nearly skipped that part. We always sing at the end.